Mic test, mic test. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another Buddy Bison stream. Hope we're all having a wonderful day today, because I most certainly am, because today we are doing another demo. So today, depending on how long the demos are, could be the last day of demo week, because I have this and one final demo to do. So depending on how long this one goes, could be the end, and then we would start the next stream game. So Elements Destiny, don't know too much about it. I remember this one being recommended to me while I was playing crosscode. So I believe it seems to be developed by a German studio or a Dutch studio. It does not have like a setting tab. It's just English and I assume Dutch, DE, Deutschen, Spiel starten. Hey, how's it going, Wolf Slash? But yeah, so yeah, let's get on in. Don't really know anything about it, but it seems pretty neat. I don't know if it's prologue or mid-story or anything. It seems to be mid-story. Like, this strikes me more as mid-story, given that we have 4 people. Are these the catacombs of Laurent? Erica, okay. Yes, that's right. And as Alex already said, this place is actually not allowed to be entered by anyone. Karen or Karen. Have you ever been down here, Princess? No. This is also the first time for me. I'm not even sure if my parents have ever come here. Interesting. Wow. It looks completely different than the other catacombs in here. Fascinating. Who are those 2 behind them? Well then, let's quickly go to the Temple of the Elemental Spirit. I want to finally put an end to this farce. Remember the very first version of the game? That was like 15 years ago. I can only imagine how mad I would have gotten playing early Crosscode, given how much it was making me rage by the end of it. Okay, so the other 2 didn't do anything. Okay, move, WASD left, confirm interact space or A, so it doesn't have PlayStation buttons, which sucks. Back, go is C, and main menu is start. Okay. Basic control, combat. A to attack. Cool, good. Flee. B is to attempt flee. With battle log, press escape to open battle log. Okay. So we got what? This seems to be 8 directional sprites. Forward, back, right, left. Diagonals. Which I like. I think that's good. We got action menu, heal potion, energy potion, life potion. We have this. We have Erica, Leah, Malene, and Karen. Okay, so all women, I would imagine. And yeah, we are level 22, so this is decent into the game. Okay, items. Okay. I like the art. Blade. What's a blade bow? A bow with blades on it? Yeah, you can kind of see them. Just a bow with some knives taped to it. Silver cap, silver plate accessory. Don't got anything. So we have might is 100%. Interesting. 100%. Defense is 16%. Resistance is 16%. Physical strength 111. Magic strength 111. Speed and proficiency. Huh. Okay. So immediately I'm going, I wish there was an easier way to just go to the next character instead of stay on one. Like I'm hitting R1, L1 doesn't do anything, L2, R2 doesn't do anything, left, right doesn't do anything, sticks don't. So there's no easy way to go between characters, which I think would be good to add in. Blade bow, hunting bow, her favorite weapon. Defense by 4%, resistance by 4%, 8%, 4%. Okay. Lean. So yeah. So might is still 100%. So how would you get might to be lower than 100%? Interesting. Okay. System, full screen, yes or no, UI. Okay. Yeah, not too many settings for right now. You can definitely tell that this is demo. Demo scenario. But I mean, overall, looks-wise, I like it. I like this style of, like, pixel art. United in life and death catacombs of the Light Clan. Yeah, I think that is good. So the question is there going to be random encounters, or is it going to be on the world encounters? I think that'll be a big Question. Okay, so rest in eternal light, rest in eternal light. Okay, well, at this point, man, there really is no comparison. Everything looks so special. Can't describe it exactly. Okay, wish the font was a little bit bigger, but okay. So overworld encounters. The guy who was the head behind that game was a Let's Player and still active. Okay. Oh, interesting. Oh, that. Okay. I could see this being cool. Yours is mine. So we have TP and LP. So I guess I don't know what the T stands for, but it is bleed potential, blind potential, sleep. Okay, so could do all of those things, or might not. Let's just do an attack. Okay. Physical seal, magical seal. Okay. Focus, generate EP, deal damage. Okay, we have the dots. So I guess those are EP. So to do some special moves, technique, point prop. Okay, yeah, technique makes sense. Also, I feel like the music is a little bit loud even on my end. So I'm gonna put that down. Okay. You know what? Let's do shiny patter. Okay, and so maybe the German version has like full voice acting, but the English doesn't right now. Okay, deal damage. Okay, so we got see heal HP. Analysis shows enemy data. Yeah, you know what? Let's see what this thing's deal is. Okay, cool, good. Suffocation bubble. They remain almost motionless near pawns, waiting for their prey. Since they appear to other new creatures being nutritious plants at first glance, they hardly need to move when hunting. Oh, and when you analyze them, you get to see. You get to see their whatchamacallit. Their feigns water element and boosts soul cut max, so he consumes additional EP. Feigns darkness element. Is there a way to look at this? They have a German dub so far as that. Illuminate. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Let's do this. Well, watch your mouth. You shouldn't be swearing like that. Okay. I can definitely see... Oh, wow, she's fast. You can definitely see this being a pretty darn good game. Oh, so that's how you inflict. Okay, inflict ailments by doing a move that could potentially inflict it. And then when you build up the bar... So it's like Dark Souls-esque how you inflict. Even though the mass distracts from it, the sphere in the middle is actually the living creature. Supposedly they're artificially created, but no one confirmed that today. They are part of the Catacombs defense mechanism. Okay, let's just do some... Oh, okay. If I do that, so let's just check. Okay, so you just straight generate a full EP, but thing. But also, just by doing attacks that aren't EP ones, you get the buttons as well. So that's good to know. There we go. Yo, Danke. They really just keep attacking her. Okay. Battle over. Oh, is it like group XP? And I guess... Okay, so we got 2 healing potions, and we healed a bit after the fight. So unless it's like a passive that everyone just heals an X%, I assume that me getting those potions is what did it? Watch where you step, one wrong move and fall into the depths. Okay, so you could fall into the depths and presumably have to fight your way back out. But I didn't, because I'm good. Okay, this is a nice, quaint little thing. It's not so complex that dropping you into the middle of the game, or presumably like the first fourth of the game, and then asking you to do, and then, oh Jesus, and then asking you to do, combat and stuff. It's not so egregiously complex that you can't figure it out, which I think is nice.
Okay, sie kommen. Bereit?
Okay. Burning blow deals damage forever, heals some TP. You know what? Let's do this. Okay. Let's do that one. Okay. And oh wait, we still do get to see that thing. So let's analyze that. No random encounters, yeah. No random encounters. See, I've said before, random encounters are fine. Just make sure you have a Bravely default system where you can change how frequently. There's nothing wrong with random encounters. It's when they're obnoxiously, present. Like if there's too many. Or you can't run from them. The Groinary spiders, they weave webs to hunt. As soon as a creature gets caught in the web, they electrocute with their strong electrical impulses to stun their prey. They then eat their catch alive. I always wondered that. The whole, why... why do... How do I say this? Why do spiders eat the things alive and not just kill them? Is it to keep them fresh longer? Maybe? Okay. Let's see if we can't steal something from this spider. Ooh, a healing mixture. Cool. Dankeschön. Don't know if you've ever seen it, but Bravely Default on Valentine. Yep, because they released the better version of it. I already played my completely legitimate version, so I don't really feel the need to play it again. Maybe I'll buy it later if it's ever on sale. I mean, I have been thinking I would eventually get around to playing Bravely Second, because I do like that game. Distraction, increase chance to marks reptiles. Oh, interesting. Cool. Cause she's very hunter-esque because she's got a bow and all that. Suffocation, but ooh, okay, so there are just straight elemental typings that also matter. Okay, let's use a healing potion. Okay, that's effective on her. So, lightning is good on earth, water is good on fire. Silicate, nah, this is fine. Ball lightning, deal great damage, shock potential. Yeah, sure. Nice, crit. Okay, this is a pretty quaint little game. I could see myself playing this when it comes out. I just hope that there aren't crazy puzzles that require a whole bunch of inputs to get right. Key of light received. Empty. Ooh, but you can talk to the chest again. We like it when you can do that. Okay. Now the question is, I do this. Doesn't seem like there's a way to use characters' healing skills. Can I use? Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's a way to use any healing skills outside of combat. Not that there really needs to be. all things considered. Standard tax return puzzle, the easy kind. Now, question: does that put me? Yeah, there we go. Get it. I'm a genius. I have no idea how you turn that back on to go back across, but okay. And the enemies are not so fast that you have to take the encounter. Hello there, sir. Welcome back. What could I offer you? Travel bow. Increase my so immediately I go. They need to also show. Like they need to show how much more it is. And also they should probably have a confirm because I just pressed it and it just immediately bought it. Your group has been healed. Like was not even a confirm. No, nothing. Okay, so might's at 120. And then we got scimitar. So is that you? Wait. Equipment. Yeah, you. Okay. It's in the wrong menu. Okay. Aspirant of light, prove yourself worthy of your heritage and you shall lead. There we go. Hidden chest. I have started to do my New Game Plus playthrough of Trails Beyond the Horizon. It's really interesting to just see how much more health and defense, or how much more defense things have on how much more health things have on Nightmare. Oh, did I do it? Doesn't feel like I did. Wasn't exactly sure where I needed to put it. I guess it was shine it on this one and then hit that thing. Well, I guess I'll go this way right now. Oh, this is more than I was expecting. Okay. You guys look cool. Come over here. Okay. You know, let's bleed the Shine Scholar. Cool. You look like you're gonna hit physically. Okay, and then we need to analyze you. They don't make it too clear as to what stuff, like how to bring this back up after it's down. But maybe there isn't a way. Deals damage. Okay, this seems to be light element. Their expectancy, their extremely high life expectancy has allowed them to outlive several human generations. They also possess a very high level of intelligence. Some specimens are even said to have learned human language. And we're gonna kill it. You thunder. So what's good? Is there? Yeah, there's a shadow one, so that must be good. 402. Yep. Cool. 72. Ah, dick. Okay. Let's take a little bit and hit this thing with light because the other one probably is not going to be. Anyway, I hope they milk the franchise and reset back to Sky. That would be egregiously ballsy, given that we also know that they said that the last game was gonna be released in 2032. That'd be wild. But yeah, I was thinking about it last night. And I don't want to talk about it too much because we're not playing that game or a Trails game right now, so I don't want to potentially spoil anyone. But never really where it kind of says, I'll believe that one. But yeah, like I was thinking about it last night. I was like, where could they go? And thinking of like ramifications of what would happen. I'm like, I really hope XYZ doesn't happen, or I hope this does. No, he's saying we're almost done. He said we're only halfway. No, he said halfway, I think, with like like Cold Steel 4. I think he said halfway. Then with, or it was like Reverie was like halfway, if I remember right. And then he said it was like 70 to 80% with Kai / Beyond the Horizon. Okay, sure, Reverie halfway. Yeah. 4 games later, Rome was done. No, it's not halfway. I mean, he never said halfway in terms of number of games, just said halfway in terms of story to tell. Apparition born of holy fire, the blue flames in their hands radiate extreme heat that can be felt even from great distance. Due to their incorporeal form, they can never rest. That sounds shitty. Okay. You have a skill.
Meine Kameraden zählen auf mich.
Schwa. Good. What if they just give us Daybreak 1 verbatim, except Anya's isn't there? It would be very funny. Nothing different. Everything actually still just happens the same. You have to do all 4 fights. That feels like... Oh, it even tells you what one they're tied to. Okay. That's neat. That's a smart way to do it. Isn't that the idea? Everything happens relatively the same with just minor discrepancies. I mean, there are some seemingly major discrepancies, like with Novartis. Right? I feel like that's a pretty big discrepancy. Yeah, you know, let's take something from you. Mines. Okay. Let's. Oh, that's goofy. So I'm targeted on the right, but it doesn't go far enough to the right. Okay, and we have. Yeah, let's hit you with this. You're just from a different timeline now. I guess. Covers that ended up there. But yeah, the thing is, he also seems to. Does he have memories of it? I'm not 100% sure. But his existence in place of the 3 disciples is, I'd say, a pretty big discrepancy. Is what I'm saying. Like that, like he represents a pretty large discrepancy. Drive away the brood, and the path will reveal itself to you. The brood.
Gemeinsam schaffen wir das.
Okay, you got it. You got it. I have no idea what you said, but you got it. Okay, let's take this thing out. So, one thing I will say is I like the way that this game is kind of presenting itself. I like the menuing. I think it's neat and fast. I will say that it does feel. I'd probably want to be playing it from the start of the game, but I might also just be spoiled by Trails. It feels slow. Like, I have been playing Trails on Turbo, so that's probably mostly why. But I could use a little bit more speed. But saying a Gundam in space I don't think it's necessarily sending a Gundam into space being the inevitability. I'm willing to bet some of the previous timelines didn't. Because isn't the big thing not like, oh, it's just seeing action. It's just seeing the reality is what causes it, right? So like feasibly, if they got the right tech, they could do that from the ground. Okay. Well, okay. Because I've seen from a different timeline. Given that, oh, actually, that one I would be curious because it would potentially indicate why he like was able to, or like why he was willing or knew to build something like the thing. Once again, I don't want to go at length about this because this isn't that stream, and I don't want to potentially spoil people on stuff. How does bro have all the future? Great question. Okay. Do I want to? Yeah, let's just go over on the left. Also, one thing that I'm noticing, this game does not have many characters, if any, that are capable of doing AoEs. Like, everything is singular. Let's do an Earth focus. Which isn't necessarily bad. Just, I would like some AoE, please. There you go. Also feels like sometimes when I hit just base attack, it doesn't show who it's actually going towards. Yeah. Yeah, it's like every second one. Okay, Stalagmite Thrust. Oh, okay. You did crit, so that's probably also why. Shadow. Schwa. But being asleep does get you health back, so there is some useful... There's something useful about it. You know what? No. 19. Good. Hey, we leveled. Cool. So then they have all this. Yeah, went up. Learn Shape Splitter, Stance Wide Swing, Special Blend, Blaster. Okay, so those all sound like AoEs. Okay, cool. One Kanja. And over here, one Royal Scepter. So presumably they knew that they were only going to have, they're only going to have so many things in this demo. So they went, okay, you can buy 2 of the weapons, and then, hey, here are 2 chests that have the other 2 characters' equivalent weapons. Relatively smart way to do it. Okay, I don't like that. Oh. So anytime you exit and leave a room, everything related to that puzzle gets reset. Okay. And for something that travels at light speed, it sure took a while. Okay. Here we go. Look at all those pots, and I just go, I want to break them. I want to break the pot. Esmeralda, prove yourself worthy of your heritage, and you shall lead. Okay, so that's the same. One red orb. I got an orb. Okay, cool. So, what dost I need to do with mine orbs? Okay. Do I just need to go back to the starting area? Okay. So, that's an interesting way to do it, where once you've solved the puzzles in a room, the enemies go away, or the enemies, spawn, because there are no more puzzles to do. I like that. That is a smart way to have a puzzle room. There are two indentations here. Didn't I already get a thing? No, I got the Key of Light. That's what it was. I never actually... Damn. Okay, so I need to go get the orb on the left side, I guess. Okay. You were just, like, saying stuff. Okay, what's going on here? So you got... You got Blast. You got my damage. Okay, to all. Nice. Give me that AoE. Too many plot holes, I say. The abdomen is filled with a highly flammable substance that they can use to create small explosions for protection. I made this explosion for protection because my name is Torg. If their abdomen swells up, it is best to stay away from them. Okay. Wide swing. Also hit nearby enemies, decreasing damage. Greatly reduces physical strength. Ugh. Swing. Ah, how dare you. Okay. Spooky Shrapnel. Fear Potential. Special Blend. Increase stats effect potential. Okay. Gear Crusher, reptiles, humanoids, arthropods, amorphs. So her entire thing is just marking specific enemy types for them to get more damage. I can appreciate that. I can appreciate that kind of character. Okay, there we go. Cool. So I got that. Oh, that's what it was. There was this one up here. Okay, there we go. Cool. Does that just stay open now? There we go. Okay. Did the bottom half of the puzzle, then just went, who cares about the rest? Follows the light, honor your ancestors, and your knowledge will be yours. One green orb. I got a Grorb. Holy Grorb, guys. It's an orb that's colored green because it's filled with piss. Okay, yeah. I would honestly wish more games would do the way that this demo is already handling it, where no enemies to fight until you solve all the puzzles. Right? That is so much nicer than like Battle Network and Star Force. And I could understand that one. It is so much better than those games where you're trying to do a puzzle. You are trying to do the good thing, and it is just getting in your way every single time. Okay. Here we go. Ugh. 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 Oh, it makes all her things. Oh. That is neat. Okay. It's because it's a stance. Ah, I see. I see. I thought we were just freezing time at one point. You know me, so I just kill each other and feel time clocks. Reset will never happen, duh. Hello there, Xenoblade 3. God, I fucking love that game, man. So good. There, I saw that, bro. I still love the audacity of that game to have basically... How do I say it? I love the game having a fake tutorial. Like, it is just so... It is such a good... It is such a good system. because they start the game with a tutorial of, hey, you gotta kill people to keep your clock up. Like, you gotta go out there, kill, like, monsters and stuff to make sure that your colony clock doesn't run out. And then proceeds to immediately throw it out the window by saying, yeah, that shit doesn't apply to you anymore. It's so good. Because it's like, you look at it and you start doing it and you're like, oh, this is like this is a meaningful system that I'm gonna have to like keep up for the entire game. Nope. No sirree, Bob. Okay. So, is there a way? Oh, I need to get 2 more, and then this one will move, I guess, out over to there. Okay. Neat. Hello there. Hello there. No idea what's in here, but we'll figure it out. United in life and death, catacombs of the Light Clan. Just eternal light. Ah! That's a big one. Dude, look at that owl. It's so owl. Much owl. Okay. Let's try to bleed you. Good. Okay. You seem like you use magic, so let's seal your magic. Okay, and then let's see what you got going on. Okay, Eon Prophet. It said they have existed since the dawn of time. In earlier eras, they were worshipped because they are believed to be able to predict the future. In fact, however, there's no known case in which what was predicted actually came true. But they do predict things. That's my main takeaway. Okay, so you got a lot of ice, so I imagine fire will be pretty darn good. Okay, she is asleep. Not great. Immediate counters after each physical hit greatly reduce speed, increase chance of attracting enemy. You know what? Yeah, let's try that. And then reinforced by every previous use of Deceptive Blade. Yeah. So do that, and then, you know, yeah, you know, let's just do this. Let's work it. Let's work it. Okay. Let's seal you physically. Okay, and then we're gonna hit you with flaming rings. 451. You did not take bonus damage, it seems. So you, I guess, aren't fire type? You're just, or you're not ice type? Okay. 617. Let's hit you with bleed potential. Cool, good. Ah, bitch. Actually, no. I'm gonna try to steal from you. Life potion. Okay. So I've got level 1. Do that again. Okay. Let's just keep you sealed. And then, you know what? Let's go for blind. Get all the talent on this, right? Shining on it. Maybe. I mean, it's possible. I feel like I posited that. Because they did say, oh, crit, nice. Because they did say in the game that I was like, oh yeah, the details in the book were like good enough to the point where you would have to be like a resident. But we know that it was mailed to the guy. Jesus. Switch. Okay, so what's going on here? Diamond is that accessory? Ooh, yeah, probably. Nope. I guess it's just... Oh, wait, there's a crafting menu. Not that I can deal with any of that. Also, okay, wait. We need to go back to that. I don't know about you, but these pictures almost look like... They don't look of the same art style as the characters, so it looks weird. Do you guys get that? Like, the pictures themselves feel a bit almost out of place. But, okay. So, small diamond is usable. Yeah, it's just sellable. Okay. Okay, there doesn't seem to be any kind of, like, save functionality. Okay. So, where do I need to get the thing to? So, I need to get it to you. So... And what? Is it not able to go through... the walls of light? Okay. So it seems like there's like a max net, like they don't let you just preset it all up. You kind of have to run with it a little bit. Because I saw them kind of turning back around as I was going. Okay, so that got me through there. Cool. Got a yellow orb. I got a yorb. Or a yellorb. A clarity tincture and a break tincture. What are those? Gold plate is a defense by 14, resistance by 14. Okay. Let's put that on... Oh, wait, what the... Oh. Oh, the arm... Wait. Okay, so the armor is just stated to be that. Okay, I'm gonna put it on her. That way I can put her in counter stance. And she'll take less damage. Okay, so the enemies are now here. Okay, actually, let's... No. Oh. This is an interesting way to flee. It says, hey, you can flee, but only if you can do the inputs. Only if you can do the Daybreak-esque hacking inputs. I like that. I think that is better than a random percent that they could give, or having to use a guaranteed item. It still asks something of you as the player to flee. I think that is a good system. And this music is nice and relaxing. So no issues there. Oh, wait. Cool. Nope. Oh, okay, there's a chest. Oh, is that Mimic? It's a Mimic! Oh, that's a pretty cool Mimic. Okay. Actually, what happens if I steal from a Mimic? It's a Devour box. Couldn't steal. Ah. Interesting. Okay. Analyze. Due to enormous energy inside, their wooden casing may break. However, since they can use the treasures and spare parts they have collected to reassemble themselves, they usually repair themselves quickly. Interesting. Oh, Jesus. Okay. You need to do wide swing.
Strategiewechsel.
Okay, we need you to... you need to do this. Okay, let's go for blind on you. So we can blind you, then that could be enough. Are you an amorph? I guess. Okay, cool. Can you not do that, please? Okay. Good. Okay. Decrease its. Oh, it didn't fill up the bar. Yeah, we're just gonna glass polish. No idea what that means. Okay, so now it's blind. Okay. Oh, fucker. Oh, because she's blind. Steal smells there, give fire and boost the next physical attack and boost a high shock potential. You know what? We need to take out these ads. These ads are a problem. Good. Yeah, they're waiting for the new Spider-Man movie to come out so they can get some new material for the next game. Maybe. Okay. I'll just do that. Okay. Good. Flaming ring. Oh, it reflected it. Fuck. Okay, so that's what it means. So reflect magic. Okay. Well, now that I know what it means, I'm going to use magic on myself so that it doesn't potentially reflect what I'm going to do with Samurai Girl. Soul cut. You missed it. God damn it. Did not copy the ending bar for bar. I mean, we don't know that, though. We haven't seen what the start of the next game looks like. Okay, I also need to remember that that move also does do damage. Okay, you know, we need... Okay, good. Her next turn, we need to... I'm actually going to defend. Because I want her to get a chance to heal. There we go. Premise of erasing yourself and save time. I mean, sure? But you said copy bar for bar. Premise... like, premise conceptually. Because that's not. I'm willing to bet that Spider-Man wasn't even the first one to ever do that. Wait, are you telling me that there isn't a secret thing here? It was just to do that fight because you got greed? Okay. So being on the thing, it moves underneath you. Fuck. Bar for bar, bro. Man, I want to know what bar you're going to if that's bar for bar. Probably serves some pretty good drinks. Not that I drink, so doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter to me. Okay, let's do that. Heal up. I could use some more sound effects for like, oh yeah, I'm gonna use this. It's just like very. It's a very not. There's no sound for when you're doing it. It's like, okay. Eye tincture, awake tincture, blue orb. I got a blorb. Time to go and finish the demo, I assume. Because I have to imagine that this is going to be the boss of the dungeon. And I assume that this demo screams gonna finish with the boss of the dungeon. So we'll probably get through both this and the Quartet demo tonight. Well, I mean, none of the demos are going to take 2 days to get through. So even if I don't get to the end of the Quartet one, I'll probably still get enough into it to know how I feel about it. Definitely helps that I started like a bit early today because I work from home. Yay. Okay. Okay. Ooh, what's there? 2 life mixtures just in case you need them. Okay. The way, how do I say this? Not, I guess, with the way that you interact with the dungeons, but I guess with the way that the game is presenting itself, it gives me very Golden Sun vibes, if that makes sense. And I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, we have the key. Princess, I should mention that it's not unlikely that we will have to fight some kind of guardian after opening this door. I am aware of that. Okay. Yup, even with the ellipses. Yeah, okay. Leah, Malene, what about you? Are you ready too? Of course.
I was born ready.
Well then. Oh, it just comes out of the door. Or, it's coming. Okay, yeah, 100% Golden Sun inspired. I like that. Hello there, sir. Cast Reflect. Flip. Okay. So that's 2 turns of Reflect. But Reflect doesn't affect these. So we're just gonna go and try to blind you. Oh. It does reflect that. Okay, never mind. Okay, well, I guess I'll just take this time to do this, I guess? Okay, what's going on? 10,000 HP, my god. Guardian of Light, this noble knight from times long past gave his life to protect the Temple of Light. His special magic creates distorted space that can repel all attacks. He fights proudly for his cause. Magic Mirror. Mirror that reflects all magical attacks. Utility singular. Reflect as a reflective of all physical. Offensive Tribute. Reduces physical when magic mirror is active or magic sign when reflector is active. Okay. So right now it is the magic one. Oh, okay, so I guess that counts as magic. Well, fuck. Oh, no, it's the physical one. Wait, what? So I guess her throwing a bottle is technically physical. Okay. Okay. We figured this out. So if I do this. This is magical. Okay, 508. Cool. Yeah, just generate. Charge is absorbs HP, doesn't mind absorb HP. Absorb HP. Cool. Yeah, just take the turns that I can't really cast Prophecy, cast Magic Mirror. Okay, so this is gonna reflect magic. So now we should do things that are. Are you technically a humanoid? Maybe? You are human-y shaped. Okay. So now we can go for the blind. And you can go. Yeah, hit that effective. Okay. Let's try this. Don't know if that counts. Okay, that's fine. So it. Okay. Okay. 274. Do you even have any? Ooh. Well, this probably just good in general. Okay. Nice. Okay. Dude, she's saying stuff. Prophecy. Crit, good. Does it count as physical? Yeah, you know, let's put Steel Smelter on her. Okay, can you oh fuck. There we go. What can you do something? She's an East Cap protagonist. I mean, we don't know what's gonna happen. Alright, man. This thing has HP for days. Okay. Can you not? Can you not, please? There we go. Okay, let's do this. Okay. Level 3, Jesus. Okay. Okay. Attacks. Magic Mirror. Okay, so back to physical. Okay. Just need to get your heal back up. Ah, darn. Okay. I was hoping. Oh, damn, I am late. Hey, how's it going, Chrissy boy? Thanks for dropping by.
Genau das Richtige.
You're just in time for the boss fight. And presumably the end of the demo. Okay. And actually, yeah, let's just keep focusing with fire on you. Do you have a... Yeah, let's do this. Let's keep defense up. I think that's a safe bet.
Dunkelheit.
Good. That's a tribute. Good. Okay. You need to do that. He has some TP.
Ganz ruhig.
Okay. Firearms and the next physical attack and boost high shock potential. We'll do that. Okay. Ooh, god damn it. Motherfucker.
Besser.
Yeah.
Ich beschütze euch.
She takes so much damage. It's not great. Okay.
Das hilft.
Go. Yeah, keep attacking her, please. Can't remember. Was Reflect the physical one? I think it was. Yeah, okay. So we can do magic right now. Which means that you can do this.
Werde schwächer.
What happened in your idol? I haven't watched the newest episode. The last one was the guys going around trying to get funding for the movie. And then ending with the 3 actresses going, okay, who's going to do the part? And saying, well, we'll decide it amongst ourselves.
Das wird klappen.
Okay. Okay, good. That's far more reasonable. Okay, 508.
Ich kann das.
Give me... You're probably about to swap it.
Es bebt.
So we're gonna do this. 356. That's a tribute. Fuck off. Magic mirror. Okay, hit him with physical.
Man sieht sich.
And then you can just heal yourself for right now.
Ist dir besser.
Physical. You know, just go to sleep. Although, I guess sleeping a boss might not be the best because they get health back.
Hab dich.
Okay, serves the part. Justice for... We talking about justice for Akane. You know, right now it's reflecting, right? Magic reflector. There we go. Okay. Oh,
Oder wie das heißt.
there we go. Got a full level. Holy shit. Oh yeah, one thing I didn't check is leveling in this game gonna be full heal, like a good game. GG, a whole lot of nothing. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Der steht so schnell nicht mehr auf.
Okay, so that does have. Okay, they're probably planning to have at the very least full German voice acting, because prior to this it wasn't voice acted. Oh yeah, woke up like that ain't quickly anymore. Cool. Oh yeah.
Nun,
Well then, I will. Oh. Oh. I will be right back. I do like this art and art style. I like the character portraits. It's cute. Oh, I'm playing as her only. Okay. Ooh, okay. Got some good music going on. Got a church in here. Yep. Got a lot of emotes for her. Hello. God. I am Princess Karen Marguerite Delcroix of Laurent, and I wish to speak to you. Karen Marguerite Delcroix. Many for all the 4 characters. Okay. Nice. If the Light Spirit actually confirms all these terrible things to me, will I really join these people? And would I also be ready to leave my home for a longer period of time? Yes, I'm ready. Time to ascend to the heavens. All the stars in the sky are enemies. By the way, she got her name before the name became a meme. So wait, so she's been Karen since before Karen was a meme? That's a long time. That's a long time ago.
Ehrenwerter Elementargeist des Lichtes.
Honorable elemental spirit of light. Is it
wahr?
Is it true? What do you want me to say? I'm light. I don't got vocal cords. Yep, and this was 8 to 9 years in development. I feel like the Karen meme has been longer than 8 to 9 years. I feel like the derogatory Karen has been around for like a good 15 to 20. That just might be me. Man, I just realized that soon I'll be the only one here without elemental powers. Only if the princess decides to support our cause. Is there even another possibility? Without the light spirit, we can't go anyway. Very true. Oh, who's that? Behind us. We have to... Legas. We have to what? Don't beat the bush. Don't beat the bush. Don't beat around the bush.
Steve?
Steve?
Wir müssen Steve? Hä?
We have to Steve? What?
Warum glotzt ihr so? Habe ich was im Gesicht?
Why are you staring like that? Do I have something on my face? It's my first still your top 1 game of all time. No, I don't think... Did I ever say Metaphor was my top 1 game? It's up there. It is most certainly up there. It's probably in my top 5. Certainly my top 10. Yeah, you were like, it changed my life. It was one of the few games that ever has struck a chord, make me like want to go be an active part of society and local government. I will say that. I think it's the best SMT-esque game outside, like, in terms of like the Persona formula. I think in terms of combat, I still prefer like Devil Survivor and Devil Survivor 2, but it's a really good game. I don't know if I would put it over Azure and over 13 Sentinels, though. It's probably on par with Xenoblade 3. The politician guy from P5 didn't want make you go into politics. No, it didn't. I mean, as I have been messing up general saying. Okay. Why are you staring like that? Do I have something on my face?
Oh. Der Grabscher von der Prüfstelle. Was machst du denn hier?
The groper from the passport center. What are you doing here? Great way to introduce a character to people only playing the demo. Okay, he's a groper? What? Oh. Okay, he seems... Steve? Seems kind of fucked up. He's... Seems like a zombie a little bit.
Etwas stimmt nicht.
Something is not right.
Stellst du mir etwa
Are you stalking me? Sure, I'm cute. But that's not appropriate. Minecraft Steve? Hmm. Hmm. Hello?
Komm schon.
Come on, man.
Panik.
At least some kind of reaction would have been nice.
Gewesen.
I'm Steve.
Marlene, komm her.
Oh my god, am I fluent in German? Because I understood that.
Ach komm, man wird doch wohl noch einen Witz machen
Oh,
dürfen.
come on. One should still be allowed to make a joke.
Jetzt mach.
Hurry.
Okay.
Oh my god, I can understand German. I'm multilingual. My lord.
Wer bist du?
Who are you?
Dein Ernst?
Are you serious?
Das ist der
That's
Typ
the
von der
guy from the
Tankstelle.
passport
Hast
center.
du noch eben
You
selbst
just
gesagt?
mentioned his name yourself.
Nur so ein Gefühl.
Just a feeling.
Nicht schlecht.
Not bad.
Euretwegen ist das Gleichgewicht in Gefahr.
Because of you, the balance is in danger. We can no longer allow this.
Was reden Sie da?
What are you talking about? Hmm? What the?
Was ist
What
gerade
just
passiert?
happened? Did he just DNA digivolve? Or is DNA digivolve when you fuse? Can't remember. Can someone please tell me what's going on here?
Das wüsste ich auch
I
gerne.
would also like to know that. A dragon! Holy shit. A dragon with a goatee. A dragon. Well, they did not, they didn't put that one. Fortsetzungsfrucht. Hey! Okay.
Element's Destiny.
Element's Destiny. That was a good demo. I think that was a really pleasant demo. So let's get on over to the pros and cons. So, cons. Try to think of some cons. I mean, I feel like maybe not enough like in some of the menus, I think the menus could be slightly better. Specifically like character to character menus. Because some of them are able to hit right and then go to the next character in the list. Others you can't. Similar menus like item shop. I think there should be like a confirm to buy, and also I think there should be more like menu like sound effects, right, to make clear like, hey, you're actually doing something, something's happening, you're selecting things. All very minor, frankly. Combat, I didn't have any real issues with combat itself. I think all the systems without their introduction tutorials, because this dropped us into the middle of the game, I was able to figure everything out pretty quick. I think, presumably English is not the developer's first language, so there are probably some wordsmithing they could do to make something a bit more better, right? Saying like blind potential is a bit weird in my brain as an English person, because it's like, oh, it has the potential to blind an enemy, but actually no, it just inflicts blind and fills up the blind gauge on the enemy. So it's a bit Yep, some of the stuff you mentioned is planned. Okay, cool. So I would say like maybe some just like like more English. Proofreading might not be the best term, but I'm just going to use it for now. Like proofreading, wordsmithing some of the stuff. Presumably, I would imagine in the final game they would have like a log for going back into tutorials or being able to check what each of the stats does. But but like I look at the thing, it goes like might 100%. I'm like, what does that mean? What does might 100% mean? Because there are stats that are percentages and stats that aren't percentages. And they're not 100% clear as to how they affect in different ways. And I think that could be a bit better. Like, so it's like stat clarity. Otherwise, in combat, the only one I could imagine is like because they give you after you analyze them, they give you the health bar and they give you like a little thing, little scribbin or scribbin. The like in the analysis, I think it should tell you like the type of enemy it is, as well as having it be like re-pull like re-pull upable, I guess. Re-pull upable. Because the character that does the analysis has moves that specifically are you can if you hit the enemy and it is that type, you can make it so damage to that enemy is greater. So you need to know what kind of type of enemy it is, whether it's a humanoid, an amorph, or something else. I feel like the analysis menu should just say, "Hey, this is that type of enemy," like right under its name. Outside of that, I like the So just trying to get through all the cons before I go to my likes. Is there anything else that I like mentioned as I was going through? I mean, we fought the boss and it was a decently difficult boss, which I enjoyed. So I can't even put that against it. Maybe like so I know this is probably me comparing it unfairly, but it's nice in games like Trails, especially like more recent Trails, where or even the old ones, where you could see where in the turn order you were gonna go next based on the action you were taking. Whereas in this one, you see the order and then you take an action and you could slot in like anywhere. The real analysis also planned. Okay, cool. So maybe like foresight for like turn number pre-action, maybe. Because if you knew that, it could help you plan out things, but maybe that's why they wouldn't want it. Outside of all of that, which frankly is minor, and this is obviously a demo, so it can be addressed. I'd say I don't have any other main issues. So let's go with the good. Art style is really nice. I like the character portraits and whatnot. The models, the sprites, both in and out of combat are great. Very like Golden Sun inspired, which I appreciate. Same with the little like faces that'll show up over and the ellipses. The combat itself is developed but not overly complex, right? It like which is nice. With none of the characters being trash, but none of them being god tier, right? They have very like a balanced cast, right? Which I appreciate. Oh my god, stop like fucking mortgage company, stop fucking calling me. Uh, sorry, my brother texted me as well. I just checked that. It's nice to hear that you only have minor complaints that make me happy, even if I'm only a beta tester and not one of the devs. Yeah, I mean, and the thing is, right now is the time for them to, like, one of the main. Oh wait, let me. That's just getting to me. Like right now, I look at this and I go, this is one dungeon, so I can't make a claim on the entire game, right? There could still be other stuff. But from what the demo has showed me, it's a very polished game. It just needs a little bit more polish, right? It's not barely held together. It's not one of those things where, oh, I only see one or two good things and then the rest is just has to be worked on. It's like, oh, good. No, like they're at the 90% mark in terms of the stuff that has to be done well. It's just the matter of finishing it. Demo is around 16 hours in the complete game. Okay. So 16 hours in. So 16 hours in, Fire Girl mentions that she's the only one without an element, which is interesting because she can still use fire. So it makes me wonder what the actual benefit of getting, I guess, a spirit's blessing actually means in the world. But regardless on that. Yeah. Nice balanced cast. It does have voice acting, which, I mean, given that's an indie game, that's not necessarily surprising, but it's nice to see, even if it is only in German. Which, I mean, it's a game made by people that speak the Deutsch, so it makes sense, right? I can't put them down on it. Sheen Khan only had this for the demo for a showcase. Oh, okay. So interesting. So in actual game, they wouldn't have their spells yet. That's okay. That Huh. I hear that and I go, okay, that fight would presumably be even more obnoxious now because it was her heels that were really carrying. The first time was crowdfunded. I helped too with it. Nice. Okay. Yeah, the thing that I really love is the Golden Sun inspired like stuff. I fucking love Golden Sun. Although it's one of those loves where I go, I don't want to go back and play it because I don't necessarily think it won't hold up, but I'm worried that it's like, oh, I won't like this as much as I liked it when I was a kid. And I have like really good memories of it. Like I love the little gins and I love the little oh god. Like I don't want to go back to them for fear of overriding my nostalgia. Because there's certain games I can go back to and go, oh yeah, it just hit me in the nostalgia and I love it the entire time, right? Ratchet and Clank, Sly Cooper. It's like, oh yeah, all of it. Hit me with all that nostalgia, please. But there's certain games where I go, you were a certain time in my life. And I also had not played a whole bunch of games. You were like some of my first games. Golden Sun was one of like my first RPGs. Not my first, but like, it was probably before I had gotten to like 10. It was within my first 10 RPGs. So it has special place. What else? I think the dungeon mechanics are good. They don't overstay their welcome. I think they're well designed and concise. Further, monsters only after puzzle is fantastic. This thing right here. This is easily the highlight of things that I noticed unique to this game. I can't think of many other games, if any, where they do this, where it's only after you solve every puzzle in a room that would require you to go around the room that monsters spawn. It's either you have random encounters and they happen while you're doing it, or there are no monsters at all even afterwards. Unless there's like a world state change and it's like, oh, now you have to escape the temple, right? I'll definitely watch the file there, see your beginning of the demo and how you like the boss. Yeah, and the puzzles, I think themselves were pretty darn good. Like thematically, right? Both versions dealt with light. Now, maybe the statues could have a little thing on the back to show that light can pass through them, because they're holding mirrors on the front, but mirrors only work if they're pointed at a light source. So like having it kind of be a laser pass is a bit it's a bit weird when you're thinking in mirrors. It's kind of opposite of how you have to think with portals, but it still got the point across because the way it's presented is pretty obvious. So I can forgive that. They're magic mirrors. It's magic. Understandable. But yeah, so that's like, I'm trying to think if there's any other noticeable ones that I can, like, pros that I can think of that I like even stated while I was like going out and about. Because I don't want to say overworld enemies versus random enemies, like one is better than the other. As I said, both systems are fine. It's just dependent on other systems that are present. So I don't want to say like XYZ. Yeah, I can say overworld monsters, monsters that are slower than the party, right? So it sucks whenever when there isn't random encounters, but there's overworld enemies, but they are faster than you, so they will almost always catch up to you and fight you. Sucks. It's important that you are faster than the monsters so you can do jukes and get around them, and that the forced encounters are more due to, them being put in very hard to avoid spots versus, oh, they're just there and they will catch up to you. Also, they seem to have a small attraction radius, which I think is good. Yeah. So I think in terms of what the demo showed us, because they didn't show us like an overworld or towns or anything else, right? It was a dungeon, which I think is smart. I think that's a good way to present a game. Like, hey, here's the cool part. Here's the cool part, the coolest parts. Play a bit of this, and it has a little bit of everything, some talking, some buying at one shop, some puzzles and combat, right? And okay, here's like a little microcosm of all of it. Look at this and tell me what you think of this. And yeah. So, yeah, with that, I think that this is good. Yeah, I mean, you said you're a beta tester. If you want to send them a clip of me going over these pros and cons, that would be fine or cool. Or maybe I'll see if I can't post in the Steam chats or something. But yeah, so with that, we're going to take a quick 3-minute break, and then we are going to swap over to the Quartet demo. Okay, and we're back. So, what we're going to do is we're going to quit. Quit? There we go. Okay, and we need to go over to the Quartet demo, which I don't believe will require any additional capture stuff. Nor audio. Okay, here we go. And I guess I don't want to say con for Elements Destiny, but thing about it, there wasn't really a settings menu of anything to speak, but I imagine that's more because that was a demo and not the full game. Okay, but now we're going to play Quartet, which I think is another turn-based game. So this configuration menu is good already because it gives you a whole bunch of different kinds of means of doing stuff, including like streamer assets and things. Like there's a whole bunch of weird different options I've never like seen before, including Oxford commas. So for today it's midnight 20 for you. God damn. Okay, yeah, go to sleep, please. Thanks for dropping by, Christy boy. But yeah, like Oxford commas as an option is really funny to me. And I always love Oxford commas. I hate it when Oxford commas aren't there. With a time of list actions or other terms uses a comma. And it, like you can see if I turn it off, it gets rid of the comma. So yeah, I like it. Flash effects, enable disabling full screen flash effects in cutscenes and battles. Run, hold the run. Turbo is tap to toggle, which means it already has a turbo mode, which I like. Controls, analog movement, 16 directions, swap buttons, and like you can change it. 3, 8, 16. I'm taking 16 because I like that a little bit better. And it has button names, just great. I guess this is another thing that Elements Destiny didn't have. But it didn't really matter because it wasn't really asking you for button inputs frequently. It was very like obviously directional. But yeah. So let's go on into it. Select difficulty level. You can change this in the config menu at any time. Casual, breathe through the story. Normal, combat in the style of the turn-based classics. Difficult for RPG variants who want an extra challenge. We'll go normal. Okay. Already looking very classic. So this is, I'd say, background art in the style similar of like Chrono Trigger. We're almost at the peak. General Corset must be near. Nobody's been up to the top of the mountain in thousands of years. I sense something. There's supposed to be some sort of ancient magic here. Something like a curse. I can feel it too. Le Dernier. And Corson is going to do what with this curse? Turn it loose upon humanity? To buy himself a few more months on the throne? It would be pathetic if it weren't so monstrous. Let's put him down like the dog he is. That should solve the problem. Hold circle to run. Okay. So, triangle brings that up. Start brings that up. Square doesn't do anything. Okay, what's going on here? Got items, X potion, high potion, revive, max revives, elixir, mega elixir. Okay, cool. We have level, and then XP the next, HP, AP as percentages. Okay, skills, we have wind wall. Okay, defend, restore an extra wind. Okay. We have wind element guy. R1 and L1 does bring next page / character, which is cool. Got a healer. We have fire, and we have earth. Okay, cool. Nice, easy enough to tell. Equip, we have stuff. AP plus 50. Neat. Immune to all negative status effects. X X fight command. Okay. Okay, this is definitely inspired by Chrono Trigger to be like, oh, wear this and get this command. Okay. Swamp. Okay, story in progress. Continue playing to learn more. We know you're in a demo, so we're not going to tell you what the story is. Nice. How many save spots? 24? Okay. So immediately going, I love the way that's presented. Love the pixel art style. I love the amount of detail. Love the config options, controller stuff, save menu, plenty of slots. Nothing, no issue. And turbo mode is obviously noticeable. Attack! Oh, okay. So turn order on the right, everything on the bomb. Okay. So this is more information than Chrono Trigger ever gave. And it doesn't seem to have a turn thing, right, like Chrono Trigger or Final Fantasy. So it's feeling more Golden Sun-esque / Trails. Defend restore an extra 20p on one ally. My Earth to 1. Yeah, let's do Earth to all. Okay, good. Light wind to all, inflict blind. Heavy wind to all. Yeah. Nice. Okay, let's just hit that one. 594. An X fight. Okay, so X fight is a special command. It's not just okay. I thought it was going. Oh, R1 lets you L1 and R1 let you swap through. That's good. I thought X fight wasn't going to replace attack. I thought it was going to give me a special skill, but it's presumably just a better attack. Okay, this is a beautiful area. On my life, you will not get through. And this game is out right now, so it's not you don't have to if you like it, you can go play it right now. Okay. And R2. Oh, it hits twice. And do you just get HP on, or do you just get AP on hit, maybe? Or is it on enemy kill? Okay, and can you use... Yes. You can use the skills outside of fights, which I guess is good. Another thing that I wish I thought of for Element's Destiny, but oh well. Yeah, this art's really cool. Who's this? I suppose your alliance was serious if they managed to get you far up here. Give him a French accent because it looks like he has like a Napoleon hat. Whatever you're doing, it is time to stop and lay down your arms. I've been told that many times before, but it was never true. Do you see that? Did you feel it? The power of the elements. All that power is gathering here, right now. It destroyed Shinar. You can't possibly hope to control it. My dear, if this were merely for my first revolution, I would agree with you, but it is not. Now let's see if I can pull off one more miracle. Oh, and they give question mark for bosses, so you can't just, like, assume. Nice. Okay, my earth damage to a single. You know what, let's defense up Halen, because she's my healer. Spirit. Magic up, defense up, okay. So let's try to take out the adds, just real quick. Increase one ally strength match even in the lock and evasion for 3 turns. Yeah, let's do Gustav. Evasion, cool. Skills. Post, heavy fire to 1, light fire to all, moderate fire to all. Yeah, let's do moderate fire to all. Okay, took out one of them. 283. Cool. Guys, yeah. 1297. Okay, that's not great. Like wind damage to a single, defend restore. Yeah, let's do this. Get the defense up. Halen. It doesn't seem like you can stack it. Okay, cool. Okay, skills. Heavy fire to 1. 1463. Moderate to single. 1329. Bramble. 546. Okay. $385. Okay. Nothing too crazy. Let's do light healing to everybody. And then I can do a couple turns of quintessence damage. Let's try this. 2,300. Okay. Nice. Moderate to a single. 1361. Charge! Hiliosia, I am the Franche. Inflicts blind. 2,279. Nice. Not too bad. Very well. You've beaten me. Take my sword. The world will finally get its reckoning. You don't deserve the honor. Jesus. Immolate him. Gustav! What have you done? What I came here to do. Now what? You said it yourself. The power of the elements. The power of magic is gathered here. Right now. So the real question is, what do we do about it? Oh. Ben Balani, a cook in the busy city of Akos who has a date with Destiny. Alexandra Hin, a shopgirl in the modern city of Seren who has fallen on hard times since her mother became ill. Cordelia Helmont, a recent graduate of the Liornian Royal Academy of Magic about to take on her first journey. Or Nikolai Prok, a sergeant of the Ostlin army assigned to track down renegade mages. Ben Shepard's only available in the float. Okay, makes sense. Okay, let's do Nikolai. So this is Octopath Traveler-esque. Our greatest assets are our speed and ruthlessness. The ancient conquerors cheerfully carve their way through the women and children of their enemy without a moment of remorse. History remembers them only as the builders of great nations. The goal of this war is not merely to expand Ostlin's borders, but rather to annihilate all of the undesirable people on the other side of them. For centuries, laws and customs have failed to prevent the mongrel nations from wielding magic. Every man, woman, and child among the enemy has the potential to draw away the scarce magical energy that makes our society function. Only by destroying all of them, down to the last one, can we guarantee that the dwindling supply of magic, our life's blood, belongs to the noble race of Ostliners. Chancellor Uralt, speech to the general staff 2 days before the beginning of the war. Sounds like a fun guy. So there's this corporal. He's assigned to a unit kicking all the Yena out of the houses in Zeitstadt, putting them on trains. Oh, God. It's just a direct fucking World War II comparison. And every time the officers would come and take all the best stuff that got left behind, like jewels and silverware and stuff. Go figure. Officers get all the breaks. I thought they had special volunteer units for deporting the Yena. I don't want to get assigned to that. Anyway, this corporal is thinking, I work way harder than any of these officers. I should get something too. So one day he grabs something small, a gold watch, but he can't figure out how to wind it up. That's because there's no knob to wind. The watch literally runs on dirty Yena magic. So later he stops by the armory, and the magic inside the watch ignites the fuses on some grenades. Then kaboom! The whole place goes up in flames. How would they know what caused the explosion? Didn't the corporal and the watch burn up when the munitions exploded? Nah, the corporal jumped into an open gun safe before it went kaboom. That's how you know the story isn't true. Ah, come on, Sarge, don't ruin a good story. Most of the time, it's not the burns that kill you. The fire sucks up all the air and you suffocate. A gun safe wouldn't help at all. How'd you know that, Sergeant? I used to lead a unit that put out munitions fires. People inside the depot usually didn't survive. We're staying on this path till we get to the ridge. Stay tight and make sure nobody ambushes us from the trees. Okay. We're Nikolai Kirscher Weissmuller. Fortify flame shot. Tourniquet, light healing to self. Mark pierce to single. If crits does extra damage. Focus. Strength and luck. Defend. Hollow point. Hollow point being a slash attack is funny. Scrounge restores 20 MP to all other allies for 15 a year. That's really good. That's a really good skill. That is a amazing skill, frankly. Okay. Barbarian Forest Path. Oh, there we go. Fucking monsters. Okay, skill, fortify, fire damage to a single. Yeah, let's go. Let's try that one first. Immune. Okay, you're immune to fire. Okay, well. Okay. Let's. Let's get in here and deal with this thing. Bullets aren't doing anything. Swapping cones from back row. Oh. That's neat. Wall grenade. Weak. Cool. Okay, so there are elemental weaknesses. And an XP. Okay. And it got money and XP. Ether. Hell yeah. Oh. Ah. It seems like everyone gets XP, so that's fine. Okay, flame shot. Weak, cool. Headshot. Honor pierce to a single if crits. Cool. Good. Easy enough. Liking this combat. Skill. Does the order of your people change every time? Okay. Let's come over here. Skills. Curious to know if this game is one of the ones that leveling heals you. That'd be important to see. 'Cause that's always a plus. Found revive. Cool. Anything else to find? No, just gives you a little bit of a heads up, I guess. Okay, yeah, this is a cool little game. Don't know how little it is. Could be quite a large game, frankly. Physical fire. Too weak to. No. I'm just gonna. Okay, you guys are just. Okay, so you're just weak to regular bullets. Ooh. Cool. Level up, learn corrode. Okay. So, a couple of them leveled. I want to check for HP after this. So this is a search mission, right? Well, we're gonna find out who we're searching for. Yeah, why did Command keep the target a secret? We're looking for the camp of a barbarian by the name of Apengorix. One thing Daybreak Games taught me is Dingo Brad is everywhere and everything. Dude, Dingo Brad is like Jesus. He's in all things. How's it going, Pastel? Wait, Apengorix the Raider? That's a big target for a small squad. I guess they're trying to get rid of us again. Excuse me, Corporal. You and Kirsch are new here, so maybe you don't know. When the army doesn't like someone, they put them in the border guards. And when they really don't like you, they put you in 7th Division. And when they want to kill you, they put you in Captain Altmayer's company. And he sends you into the woods, where the enemy can hear your gunfire a mile away. Someone mentioned Dingo Brad? Yeah. When aren't we mentioning Dingo Brad? And make a few things clear, Corporal. First of all, service in the glorious 7th Border Guard is not a punishment, it's an opportunity. Second, if your commanding officers don't like you, maybe it's because you whine too much. Third, Captain Altmaier was kind enough to cast a muffle spell on our rifles. The sound of the shot won't carry. Sergeant, I've seen that spell tons of times. It lasts maybe an hour. We're off before we got here. No, the magic is still working because we got a special... Well, you'll see. Army's always getting better, boys. It's time you adopted an improvement mindset, too. Let's move. Got a job to do. Okay. No. Leveling does not bring your health back. Unfortunate. Such a glaring mark to an otherwise perfect game. Okay. 18. Yeah, with that. Actually, you just need to heal yourself. There we go. Didn't crit. Oh, well. Let's get you out of there. Okay. Oh, you're weak to fire. Cool. It does tell you. Cool. Can I? Nah, not worth. Healing, corrode, lowers target's defense. Nice, learned kneecap. That doesn't sound very nice. Ooh, a chest. You found buckshot. Okay. Ah, specifically for him. Nikolai. Ooh, +9. Hell yeah. Okay. They give you all those great healing items just for that initial prologue section. Okay. What are you weak to? You're weak to just pierce, which normal gun does. Jeez. Okay. Have we even figured out what your Weaknesses. Guess we have them. Let's try water. Yeah, wouldn't make sense, frankly. Oh, you are weak to fire. There we go. Cool. Wee. Oh, there seems to be a little save point. Okay. Claw. Okay. Flame shot. That nulls it. Okay. So we're just going to aim for that one first. Yeah, get one of them out. You know, here. I was hoping. This could kill. Good. Okay, as long as I killed with one of, like, wanted to make sure I didn't get 2 enemy turns in a row. Learned rations. I got food. Got the munchies, bro. HP AP restored. Nice. Which is really good because it's not a save point, because we can just save wherever we want, which is appreciated. That's another thing where, in the Elements Destiny demo, because there was no saving, I don't know how the save system actually works. If there's any. I think this should be high enough. Okay, but try not to stick your head out where anyone can see it. We're muffled, not invisible. You got it. Wait, what's he doing? Can I tell him? Specialist Konitz is going to use a little bit of magic. Wait a second. He's not an officer. Yeah, officers go to school for 10 years to learn magic. Everyone goes to school for 10 years. Officers can use magic because of the Ascension ceremony. Obviously, Specialist Konitz does not have his own magical powers. Captain Altmaier already cast all the spells. And he put them into this. A ball. What is it? A magical terminal device. It can store magic for days, maybe even weeks. Magic without the officers. I'm sold. How does it work? I'll leave the explanation to Specialist Konitz. Basically, just flip some switches, but the Seek spell works a lot better if you're elevated, away from the ley line. Careful now, Konitz. Keep your head down. Should only take a few seconds. Konitz. Okay, I've got 0 interference and... Konitz! Form up, let's move. He went down a ladder. Really should have checked his footing. Konitz! I'm okay, Sergeant. Just busted my ankle pretty bad. Let me get your med kit. You can just grab the terminal. I think there are a couple of healing spells in it. Roll down the cave a little bit. Seems like it's in one piece. One piece? There's a breeze coming from somewhere. Got the terminal. Okay, just change the control dial to the 3rd position. The what now? Never mind, just let me do... Did that work? Yeah, I feel great. That's a much more powerful spell than I expected. Well, now, Sarge. This might be Apengorix's hideout. We're not supposed to make contact, are we? I don't think anyone's home, but we need to know if he was here. Get Mueller and Kirscher down here. Got a job to do. Okay. This seems like it was a sleeping area. Seems like they were here recently. Unless they got spooked and ran off in a hurry. They might be on a raid. Either way, we're done. Let's wrap this. Go. Sabes le chiefs is a garden dig ligins cruise live. Seri? Right keres batal? Na yo lopos. Solpos si alin sabron. Nalpa vise iti. Cassette? Interesting. So they even do different language systems. Bore. Okay. Well, let's test fire. Okay. Moderate pierce. 56. Damn. I was hoping it would kill, but slash damage to a single enemy. Let's try that. Okay. Good. Take that one out. Puncture. Okay, actually, that one has AoE, so I have to focus that one first, methinks. Okay. Weak to pierce. Kneecap. Light blunt to a single. Okay, weak to blunt. If we can delay an enemy's turn, that helps a lot. Cool. Level 4. Revive and potion. Alar! Alenith! Time for us to leave. Is there means by which to get to any new chests? No? Okay. Is this a chest? No. Found a potion. Cool. Some of the things in the overworld don't look interactable. They just kind of look present. So it's a bit hard to know what you should be like trying to interact with. Okay, wow, they got a place down here. Duval. Okay, you're weak to gun. Is this Stardew Valley? Honestly, art style wise, kinda. I mean, in terms of the kind of pixel like style they're going for, I could see it. Learned Flash Round. I got a round of Flash. But yeah, I don't necessarily like playing as... Like, because all things considered, right now, this party is the... Like, we're playing as a group of Nazis, basically. like, that is who we're playing as. It's like, well, can't get too attached to these fellas. Pierce to a single, can't flick blind. Yeah, let's try it. 252, doesn't matter if we inflict blind. Kersher, yeah, heal yourself. Tree. Okay, so they can just run away. But it still counts as a seemingly like for full kills. An ether. Ah, you got locked. They have motion sensor doors. Come out of there, Oslanar. You're outnumbered. This ain't a great spot, Sarge. Thank you, Corporal. I'm aware. Gondis, can the magic terminal be set to just leak as much magic as possible? I guess. Why? Don't worry about it. Just point it out of the mouth of the cave. If they take me, you'll have to stay in cover and wait for reinforcements. Save your ammo for clear shots. So, Yappin' Gorks, you know exactly who I am. I'll make this quick. Whatever you've heard about me, the truth is much worse. Throw your weapons down and you might be useful to me. If you're useful, you might live. Useful as hostages, you mean? Don't play dumb, Oslaner. You have no options and we both know it. Really? We're armed and cover. Maybe we don't win this fight, but you're gonna lose men too. I can just have my mage turn that cave into an oven. The irony would be delicious, I must say. My offer ends in 20 seconds. That should be enough time. What? That sound we just heard in the distance. That was Captain Altmaier launching mortars on our position. Fire on his own people. Even your officers aren't that arrogant. They can aim their rounds with magic while they're still flying. You really never fought an officer before. I'm done with you. What happened? The captain responded to our signal flare. We're not gonna get a better chance. Form up! Form up! Should I heal? Yeah, let's use some healing potions. Just to top everyone off. Honestly, also a game that gives you healthy amounts of ethers is nice. Because I feel like other games, like Final Fantasy, they love to just never give you ethers. Yeah. Okay. Puncture? How dare you? Boar. Boom. Okay, you're gone. Kneecap you. Okay, cool. Okay, so any one of those little urn-looking things seems to be an item that we can pick up. Okay. Yeah, that move is atrocious. Because we don't have any AoE right now. Dude, Jesus, bro. Luckily he can one-tap, so it's not the biggest deal. We'll go for this one, because... Okay. Here you go. Do that. You're weak to it. Power charge. Light fire. I was hoping that would be a bit more. Retreat. Okay, cool. I wonder if them retreating has any negative repercussions. Like, oh, there will be more of them in the, like, boss fight. Okay. Cool. Dreyfus. Good. I was hoping I'd get another shot at you. It's been a while since I put down one of Chancellor Uralt's dogs. He speaks pretty good Osleen, doesn't he? And you sound like the son of a Yanis March pig farmer. I don't know who you are, but you're not in my orders. If you leave us alone, we'll leave you alone. Your precious orders followed to a fault. Wait a sec. Are you a Yena? Are you deported? Deported? You brainless peasants really will believe anything they tell you. Tell me something, dog. If they were just deporting us, why did they come to our houses at midnight, hmm? That's what I thought. Yeah. Because they came to do much worse. Okay, let's see if we can inflict blind. Accuracy down, cool. Increase caster strength and luck. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, you double tap, pierce. Let's do that. Light delay. Didn't really do much. Lowest target's defense. That'll be useful. Okay. Let's just keep with that. Okay, headshot. Okay. Double tap or hollow point? Okay, not too bad. Physical, water, or fire. Let's try inflicting burn. Good. Scorch. Okay. Demi. 70. Okay, we need to item. Need to heal him. Okay. Skill. No, we need to heal him. Soul Surge. Not great. Okay, let's do that. Apply healing to all allies. Yeah, he's needed. Okay, let's do this. Weak. Okay, he's weak to water. Okay. 62. Curse. Range less 1. Good, just keep everyone healed. Let's lower your defense. Sirocco. Okay. Okay, doesn't have any more. Oh, but he's down on his knees, so that's good. AP to all. Yeah, let's do that. You're weak to water, 62. Javer's Wheel's charging a spell. You know, F it. We're gonna heal. Pyroclasm. Good. I chose right. 32. Hell yeah. Good fight. That was a good fight. Mega Ether. Holy shit. I got a Mega Ether. A Mether. No. Not here. Not like this. Guess you're right about Yuna Magic being dangerous. That's what you took away from that? Okay. Glad to know. Actually, can we... Let's just re-heal up just in case. Unless his entire thing is chasing down the one guy for the entire time. Which it might be. Huh. River's moving pretty fast with all the snow melt. Think they made it over? Must be. Real question is if we can cross too. You cannot. Luskian officer. This side of the river is Luskian sovereign territory, and you may not enter it. Unless you plan to start a war with these few men you have. I do not imagine that it would go well for you. Sergeant, I've got the map right here. We're nowhere near the border with Luskia. I'm guessing his map says different. It isn't worth starting a war over. You see a group of Duran-speaking barbarians trying to cross the river. Wasn't long ago. There are no barbarians in Luskia. We do not discriminate as you Osliners do. Everyone in our country is a productive member of society. Now run along back to your officer, little boys. Sergeant, I had one other enlisted Heard one of their enlisted mutter something about our guests. I need to understand Liskian to know he was lying to us. It's not your problem anymore, Sergeant Proc. Sir! Sir, we had some incidental contact with the target. You certainly did, Sergeant. Saw your signal. Too bad we didn't have much time to ready the mortars. We believe Appengorax and his men crossed the river, possibly with the help of the Liskian army. Don't worry, Commander's been trying to root him out for a long time. I think they'll be happy he's gone. We managed to get some trucks into the eastern passes, not far from here. They'll take you to your belay. Hop to it. You won't be in the quarters long. Yes, sir. You heard the man? Let's get moving. Alright, we're loaded. Good work out there, boys. Everyone kept it cool. Let's keep that up. Gonus, you do need to be more aware of your surroundings. No way around it. You got us all killed. Decision to explore that cave was mine. But I don't want you getting hurt for nothing. Imagine if I had to tell your mother you fell into a cave. She might not even notice. I'm the second youngest of 11 kids. 11 kids? Did they give her a medal? No, I think she would have preferred an extra loaf of bread and a dozen eggs. You must just be a kid, huh? How long have you been in the army? A little over 2 years. Joined the day after my 16th birthday. Huh. No kidding. Okay. Therm, Town Square. Okay, this is going a lot longer than I thought it was going to go. Like, I'm surprised. I thought it was going to end after that boss fight. Alright then, for a belayed at the inn, northwest end of town. What about you, Sergeant? From this town, which means I know everybody here, and they will tell me if you start trouble. We've got new orders coming in tomorrow, at first light, so make very sure that you're up in time. Now go relax, and behave yourselves. Soldiers don't smell as bad as farm boys, but my sister says they're handsy. Man told us to muster in this village, but they didn't say why. Seemed real urgent, though. Soldiers are flush with cash, but a little advanced warning might have been nice. Nikolai? Nikolai Proc? Wow, how are you? How long has it been? Don't let me catch you doing something stupid here. Commander's watching. Climbing the ranks now is you have to be politically connected. Now, it was always that way. Now it's just the chance that I said the Emperor. Not sure I'm actually looking to make a career out of the army. Essentially, the inn didn't look great, so gonna be in this line all night, huh? Tell me they're gonna be out of stock here too. Hope they're still hot. Easy, boys. There's enough for everyone. I don't know if I can make it to the farm and back before nightfall. We're almost out of everything. Wait a sec. Nikolai? Oh, did you see your father yet? Okay, well, what do all those stripes mean? Hi, Mr. Rocks. No, I don't have to wait. Nikolai? Oh, wow. I bet Dietrich will be delighted to see you. Good say hello to Mr. Proc. There I'm in. Hi there. Oh, hello. Nikolai? Nikolai Proc? Yes, ma'am. Oh, look at you with your yes, ma'am. Seems like the army finally found something that could thicken you up a bit. I just need to make sure my men have their billets in order. Oh, yes, that was all fine. You should come by for dinner before you leave town. Both my daughters still live at home, you know. Got a lot to do right now, but thanks for the offer. Of course. Oh, of course, Sergeant Proc. Sergeant Proc. I want to talk to them. Can't. We appreciate all the business, but it would have been nice if the army had told us more than one day in advance. Wait, so let's get... I thought they let everyone use magic. Wasn't that the whole point of the revolution? Magic for everyone? Well, sort of. I mean, theoretically, everyone in Luskia gets the benefits of magic. That's why they had the revolution. only their commissars can actually use magic. Legally, anyway. How does that work? Don't I always have to go through a special thing to be able to use magic? Yeah, the Ascension Ceremony. That's not the only way to give a person magic. Lyskians have their own version. I mean, even the Yena had a ritual when they became adults, according to their religion. That's how they got magic. But Yena and Lyskian magic is worse, right? Worse than the pure form our officers have. That's what the training manuals and the posters say. Everything okay with the rooms? Yes, Sarge, we're good. Alright, nobody touches the grunt's bag except him. Sure. Indeed, Sergeant. Okay. They're like, oh, our magic is better because we do it. Is the Cavalier ever met the Chancellor? Item shop. I'm on a journey to help those in need. I think I'll be moving on. This place isn't where I'm needed. Buy infantry armor. There we go. Reclaimed. Cool. Remedy. Buy one. Don't need it anymore. Don't need it anymore. Cool. Okay. Anything further down? Ooh, a chest. Found a wristband. Oh boy. Strength plus 2. Cool. Not gonna say no. Alright, I head in for the night. I'm ready. Oop, okay. Just had to walk in. Dietrich's Bakery. Sorry, your comrade's already bought. Nico? My goodness, why didn't you write to tell me you were coming? I would have made some Buchteln. Hey, Dad. I didn't actually know we were coming. You just came back from the frontier today. Are you hungry? I do have some beef stew, but no yeast rolls and... Wait, frontier? I thought you were in charge of a firefighting squad. Yeah, they moved me. Real letter, but I guess I got here before it did. Wait, is that a new stripe? Yeah, tell me I'm a staff sergeant now. Somehow my squad got smaller. That's higher than I ever was. But I was just a cook. I had no ambition. Anyway, let me get you some stew. Come in and sit down. You can tell me all about it. Okay, so military family. Oh. So, how'd it go with the terminal and the search squad? They seemed like they understood how to use it well enough. No misbehavior. I was a little surprised with the barbarians, but that won't be a problem, will it? Not if they crossed into Luskia, it won't. So the invasion is about to start? When? Tomorrow? You'll see. Why do they need me dressed up as a grunt for this? I don't want to keep taking orders from a sergeant. They like Proc for his experience around fires, but they had to send someone with magic to watch him handle the terminal. He's not the only one. You'll get a more suitable assignment very soon, Lieutenant. Okay. The intrigue has deepened. Nico, wake up! Ugh. Something you need to see. At the window on the right, you'll see it. What? What am I looking at? In the sky. Yeah, but what are they? Carr looked at them through his old field glasses. Says they're ships. Flying ships? Ah. So that's how they're going to be invading, because they're the only force that has flying ships. Ooh. They're just flying over everything and just firebombing it. Jeez. Okay. I have to get to my men. Yes, you do. Looks like the Chancellor is getting his war. But maybe with those ships, the war really will end quickly. Nobody was expecting those. Certainly not the enemy. I've got to go, Dad. I'll see you soon. Take care, Nico. I know you will. Okay. Chancellor, we always believe you, such now we know for sure. Sorry, you see those ships? It's like something out of the old hero stories. Did you know we had something like that on our side? No, soldier. Even I didn't know. Sir? Sergeant Brock, your squad will report to the command post in the city of Strahl. Fortunately, the motor pool is completely occupied, taking frontline fighters across the frontier. You'll go on foot to the city, southeast of here. Get marching, soldiers. I'll be right behind you. You got it, sure. Oh, even overworld. Cool. Here's the northern checkpoint. Neat. Okay, so there's certain areas where it goes and changes into something. Would be nice if there was a little bit more indication that there was going to be a special something. Alright. I feel like this... Yes. Oh, I like how you can even see... Oh, here, it's cobble, but it's not there. Straw, southern neighborhood. Name? Sergeant Nikolai Proc, 7th Border Guards. Let's see, Proc. He's not on my list. I've got him. He's been attached to Colonel on sites. Except for a private, Kershaw. He's being loaned out to the 29th Division for something. Kershaw, you head back to the way you came, towards the center of the city. Proc, you and your squad will be in the western part of the city, with on-sites group. Some of the streets are blocked, so you have to take the long way around. Yes, sir. Kershaw, you're a good soldier. Hopefully we'll see you soon. Everyone else, you got a job to do. I want to put a lot of these civilians on a train when it gets here. A little weird while the war's going on. Who wants to bet that they are sucking up their magic or whatever, magic potential, to feed their own? I want to bet that that's probably what it might be. Let's just try for a breakout. I don't wanna do this. Shot. Okay, let's see how. 98. Yeah, cool. Level up. Ether. So if you see militia units roam around, be careful. Good here, Sergeant. Better get someone instead. It can't be about honest because it would have to involve time travel chance for that to be possible. It couldn't be until you realize, oh wait, time septarian. Until you realize, oh man, she's carrying around a fucking pocket watch. Wonder what things that could possibly signify. Yeah, this is sad and depressing. And I don't like playing as on the side of the fantasy Nazis. It's kinda How you say rupees break? Please. I told you to go back inside. It's also on fire. Okay. Do that. Oh, no, this is fine. There we go. Easy. Nice. So if you diehards running in the city. Oh, is that a monster? Yeah, but Command says all the magic discharged by the fleet is drawing wild creatures into the city. Keep an eye out for them. Okay. Poison tip. Oh, fuck. Poison kiss. Okay, don't like that. Flame round? Good. Okay. Let's do light healing to all. Okay, Pierce is not it. Let's do water grenade. You're weak to that. Wonder if they only have one weakness. Or if you can have multiple. Level, good. This is so sad. I don't like it. I want my characters to grow conscious. Now, there are mages in this city, and one of you is going to tell me where, or else you're going to be very uncomfortable. I am not knowing. Boy, see, I know speak Oslis. Oof. Don't like it. Oop. Okay. Oh, they get turns first. Okay. Good. Okay. Actions, light heal to all. Let's do that. Damn, I was hoping it would kill. We'll do that. And then that. Good. Okay. You can tell me where the seeds measured are, and that person can go back home. They're burned home. You can go back home to where everything is destroyed. How generous. You can attach a kindness to the rubies just up ahead. Okay, let's save. This is going for a lot longer than I was expecting. With the chance that was promised from the very beginning, we will now deliver. Throughout the city, dozens of unlawful mages have gone into hiding. Their plan is to form a fifth column which will destroy supply lines and attempt to strand our army in Luskia. The members of this insurgent group are well trained and zealous. They will not hesitate to kill you and will even sacrifice their own lives to do so. They will use civilians as human shields. You must be immovable in your resolve to drive them out. You must show them your superior will and superior blood. You have your orders. Go and make your chancellor proud. What's your name, Sergeant? Nikolai Prok, sir. 7th Border Guards. Yes, the firefighter. You're the only one of them who got here on time. I'm sorry, sir, but we haven't been briefed. I'm sure you've heard the Colonel's speech. Sir, I thought this sea was neutral. They were occupied by the Luskians for centuries. People here hate them more than we do. Whether or not there's a resistance movement is irrelevant. The unlawful mages in this city are still draining magic from the ley line, and our fleet needs that energy. Your mission is to investigate the parts of the city that are still burning. You're the only one with the experience to do it safely. Pro find so many demos? I mean, I just had some games wishlisted. But this is also the last demo, so. Intelligence says enemy mages are using magical fires to disguise their hiding places. Do you still have your terminal? Yes, sir. You can use the Seek spell in your terminal to determine probable bunker locations, and then my men will take over. I'll charge it for you. Remember, you're looking for buildings that seem to be protected by nearby fires. Be quick about it. Okay, got an ether. Got on front line, but I'm not. We're to enter fireground. There's a good chance we will be cut off for a while. I mean, not much we can do. Okay. There's a big chest. Guess I'm going to clear this. Give us a few minutes. Okay. Sergeant, you got this. We got you this fire extinguisher. Sorry, it's not much. The real fire supplies haven't arrived yet. Alright, I'm going to give you an extremely short course in fire safety. Every fireground is dangerous. If I say to back out, you do so immediately. Anything that should feel, if anything that should feel cool instead feels hot, back away. If we're inside, never let fire get above you or below you. I'm not planning on spending much time inside these buildings. That house is our goal. 4 charges, okay. Power fire. Okay. That fire. That fire. That fire. Cool. Nice little simple puzzles. Okay, you guys are beat the fire. Cool. Okay, we're gonna have to heal Mule there a little bit. Connors, what's the terminal say? Monsters are a good sign since they're attracted to concentrated magic. Let me check. Okay, looks like a positive reading. Nice. See if we can flag down the Colonel's guys. While we're waiting, Connors, can you tell me what the hell a ley line is? Oh, you've heard of the fire shrine, right? Yeah, that's where magic comes from, right? Is that a volcano or something? Well, ley lines are just flows of lava underground that carry magical energy to the world. And they can get drained of the magic? Eventually the ley line will replenish, but yeah, magic gets low and you can't do as much with it. They say the ley line under the city keeps going deep into Liskia, so I guess the army needs it pretty badly. Yeah, I'm Sarge. We'll take it from here, Sergeant Proc. Okay. Huh? Things under control here, Sergeant. Move along. Is that gunfire? Because they just executed someone, or was that them blowing up the house? Unclear. We got another extinguisher. Just need to get east of those fires to the to find the next bunker. Okay, we got 4 charges. So, what? 1, 2. Yeah, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on. 4. Good. Terminal's picking up something. You know, again, sights these guys over here. Do they want us to go inside? If Command was serious about us going in there, we'd have more than a fire extinguisher. It's pretty real of you, Sergeant. Corporal, save your pants for when you're alone in the latrine. Take him from here, Sergeant. Okay. Yeah. Games like this, turbo mode, fantastic. Fire's gonna burn itself out soon. We'll come back. Yeah, those must be bombs or some other. Let's see here, Sergeant. Keep up your search. Okay. You say keep up my search. Is it back through here? Ah, it's up through here. Maybe. What about here? Yeah, actually, strong reading. I'll wait here. I'm gonna peek inside for a sec. No smoke, cool air, stone floor. Prodział. Sergeant? Soldier, told you to wait outside. Sorry, there was a spike in the magic output. You know, it was probably just a glitch. That's right. Let's get out of here. It's dangerous. Say, you know. Sergeant Brock, I'm told your terminal detected something. Yes, sir. But it turned out to be a false alarm. Really? Yes, sir. It's probably a piece of unexploded ordnance that still has a charge. Is that right? Well. Continue on to the next sector, then. Sir, it's not safe in there. The roof and walls are compromised. We're not going inside. Find the hole! Sergeant? Sergeant, you need to move. Sorry, sir. Where's Konitz? I think he got spooked by the explosion and ran off. Couldn't have gone far. Preparing some meat for tomorrow's barbecue time. I'm asking a bit late with the last demo you meant from your game list. Yes. Yeah, it's the well, I mean, it's the end of demo week. Tomorrow I plan to start streaming Radiant Historia. It's like my next proper stream game. Want to tell me why your specialist just ran off with all our detonators? It's just a little shell-shocked. I'll get them back. Yeah, one of us finally grew a conscience. Konitz, are you in there? Okay, then yeah, we're on. Door's barred. Konitz, what are you doing in there? Dismantling their detonators. Soldier, you need to get your head on straight. Taking apart some explosives is not going to stop what's happening here. It certainly is not. And we're having some trouble here, Sergeant. Sir, we're just having a temporary setback in morale. And I suppose it was bound to happen at least once. Soldier, it's Colonel Onsights. I know that you have been dismayed by what you see in the city. You must understand, we live in iron times. We must have iron hearts. If our grim work were the end in itself, we would be monsters. But no, our end is the final control of magic, and a world at peace. I alone stand before the judgment of history. I bear the responsibility, not you. Connors, don't be an idiot. Too many people watching for him to go easy on you. Soldier, come out of there right now and bring the detonators. Sir, I'm going to count down from 10. 10. 9. 8. Sir, we can't. Do it. Ugh. Get your men under control, Sergeant. Anyone who wants an official transfer can apply at headquarters. We need... You two go back to the checkpoint and tell them we need real firefighting gear. Shrouds, jackets, gloves, turnout pants, and a door wedge. What about you, Sergeant? You... Go inside our terminal. Gotta grab before it melts. You go. Oh, Lord. Sorry, the crater isn't... They didn't even give me a shovel. I'll tell your mother that you died in battle. It's probably better. Why am I talking to you like you can hear me? What was that? What's that smell? Coal gas? The gas main's catching fire? Watch out! Jesus. This way! You come! Here, his door! What a nice guy. Yeah, let's try storage. Okay. This way! Gotta go check this out first. It's a chest. Found a light's helm. Ooh. 20 HP, defense, accuracy. We'll take that. Excuse me. Okay, what's going on here? This is a long demo. I am pleasantly surprised with this demo length. Yeah, it's a temple. Yeah, east way. I am called Pavel. This way. Where's this place? It's a Yina place. What is called? Temple. Person who owned factory. He Yina, but he leave long time ago. Other side of door is safe place, but I think we I no think we can open. There's something on the door, but I can't read it. I also no speak the Yina, but I see and look like. Also is draw? You're drawing on the door. It's a drawing of 4 trees. Bottom left one has an X through it. 4 trees. Bottom left one has an X through it. So where have we seen tree? Okay, maybe this tree? There's a tiny switch on the wall. That sound is from door? You see. Huh? Terminal. Oh. What just happened? Where's this thing? He's Zarobotna. How you say he's a magic worker. I think he's just story, but now. Zikaron. Huh? Is that your name? Nikolai. Gum. I not know Zarobotna, but Basir is safe place. He's other people too. You say them, you know me, Pavel. Okay. You again. No, sorry. You again. Zikaron. Can you move, please? What do you want? Join. Great. Yo, I got Zikaron. I got a robot. I got a robot. Shift, defend, restore. Okay, moderate fire to single, split over 2 turns. Clay Fist, Ancient Cassetta, Ancient Shroud. Cool. Okay. Immediately gets hit. Ember. Okay, let's try 5. Weak. Oh, you're immune to gun. Okay. Horror Strike. Nice. It's 2 turns on the enemy's turn, not even just his. So that's pretty good. It's basically a dot. Okay, so this, I have to imagine that we must be approaching the end of the demo, right? At this point. You're an idiot bringing him here. Why would he save me just to come kill me now? Dupak. Well, we grew up in the same home. He's a spy, Pavel. Matthews, look, he's here. Do you see a regiment behind him? He's right. Spies don't walk around in their uniforms. You speak pretty good Ledzin for a foot soldier. What are you talking about? I don't know a word of Ledzin. But we're not speaking Oslensky. It's that creature. I can see the magic it's using. I think it's translating your words as you say them. And you are Sergeant Proc. You're with Colonel Onsites. No, I mean, I was assigned, but I pull people out of fires. I don't throw them in. You're an Osliner too? My name is Becker. I was a doctor in the capital before the Chancellor asked us to compromise our principles. Now you're trying to help these people hide down here? No. This place. The Zrodlo. It's an underground river. The oldest maps say this passage leads out of the city proper to the southwest. But there are dangerous creatures dwelling here. You can help me clear a path for the civilians. You and your friend there. Yeah, him. I'm gonna find this place sooner or later, so we should hurry. I'm watching you. Couldn't find my fiance before there were already troops in the streets. Apartments 2 floors above me were annihilating the attack. I don't know how I survived. The thing I worked my whole life for. Burned up in a few minutes. What was the point? Damn. Alright, we got everything. Everybody alright. Like, what? They want to hurt Mama and Basha. Found HP Tome. Ooh, that's a new one. Permanently raise HP by 25. You know, let's get that to Zikaron, because he does not have much HP. Ooh, there's a chest there. Okay, so Emily, strength down, bloodlet. God, I haven't done a second. Like stop for like ads, but mend flesh, my healing, like healing to all, cast weak regen. Okay. He has gun, Soroko, bloodlet. I just whack you. Cool. Okay. Skills. Traveling gear. What's that looking like? Lower defense, but you get more regen. Yeah, sure. More AP regen is pretty good. Because it's the moves that really let us. We're going to be fine, but you just be quiet and keep moving. All our things are in there. All my stuff. Okay. Can you stop bleeding us, please? There we go. Let's just do that. It's a good thing they gave us a healer, because my lord, the amount of status debuffs that they're just like dumping on you by letting those guys go so frequently. War strike. Okay. I'm gonna have to take a few turns to take a few turns just to get AP back with main guy, Nikolai. Okay. Let's go. Ooh, item. Ether. Yeah, the game controls well, sounds good, the music is good, the setting characters are interesting. In terms of demos, it's given me all I really want to see out of a demo, which is nice. Bloodlet. Okay. Ember. You know what? Maybe you. 30. Not great. Okay, 113. Okay, we're just gonna do that. Get rid of it, so we don't have to deal. Okay. Bloodlet. That's fine. Put that on you. Okay. Flash round, that will one tap. So even if we're all bleeding, at least we can get that out. Immolate. Good. Okay. Oh, he's weak to that. Probably should have one tap and learn clairvoyance and rekindle. Those both sound promising. Found Carbonek. Oh, one less attack, but it lowers target speed. Yeah, we're taking that. Okay, you can't. Yeah, we're taking that 100%. Just a passive can debuff. It's fantastic. Clairvoyance reveals enemy stats, displays hidden HP bars. Okay, so that'd be useful on bosses. That didn't work. Okay, rekindle. Revive an ally with 35% HP. Huh. Okay, we're gonna do moderate healing to you. 56. Okay. That is extremely moderate. you. You get some AP. Okay. Two. Remedy. Cool. Okay. Yeah. I mean, the story is very morose already. Morose, is that the right word? Very sad. It's probably the better way to describe it. You know what? Yeah, let's do this. Also gonna do that. That on you. Okay, you're annoying. Poison tip. Okay, you and your own flesh. Gonna do that. Let's just get some AP back. Yeah, we can heal outside of combat, but I wanted to make sure we got some more while we were here. Okay. Don't want to use too much. Don't want to use too many like healing items. So I imagine before the next big fight we'll get a heal. What is it? Patrols. Lieutenant Schultz. Yes, soldier. I got a reading on the terminal. It was real hot, but then it was gone all of a sudden. Let me see. Keep watching. I'll be right back. I know that voice. Who? The officer. Last time I saw him, he was calling himself Private Kirscher. Chancellor's people love putting spies everywhere. But what about the device he's talking about? I'm not familiar with it. Doesn't have a very long range, but we still need to avoid being seen by those patrols. Let's go. Huh? Guess we need to help them cross, so they can help the others. Press square to call Pavel. Okay, there we go. I don't think they saw us. Okay. I just gotta call Pavel over. 1, 2. There we go. You go ahead. We will bring the rest of the survivors along. Okay, cool. Okay. Luckily, I guess I psyched myself out before when I fought these guys, because I thought they were gonna... I never expect things to just have weaknesses to basic attacks. Like, to me, it's like, oh, weakness has to be a specific thing. Like, oh, you're using a special move to take advantage of a weakness, versus, no, actually, you can just be a thing. Can't do that. Okay. Okay. Good. Soul Strike. That sounds promising. Ether, Revive. Yeah, getting these items is nice and safe. Because especially for AP, now they have a bunch of Ethers. That can make it a little bit easier in fights to come. Alright, there we go. Okay. Soul Strike. Quintessence damage equal to Zikron's current HP. Oh, interesting. Okay. Let's just do regular. Okay. 91. Pretty good. The HP based moves like that are always pretty damn good, especially if you're able to get really high HP values. These things attack so fast. Here we go. Like, I'm trying to remember, like, it's almost the opposite of like Dark Knights in Final Fantasy, where it's like, oh yeah, with the Dark Knights you want to have as low HP as possible. That move is, honestly, that move is fantastic for the way that I prefer to play. Looks like we're in the clear for the moment. I'm assuming you have second step in this plan. We do. There's a forest near here. It's remote enough to be hidden, but close to a sympathetic farmer. I don't think they're going to spare the farmers for long. I think that's everybody. Good. We can use these wagons to help the injured. Wait, that's sound. Ugh. Everybody get down! Are they seeing us? There's no high ground around here. Oh no, unless... Can an officer see Zekron's magic? Like you did? Maybe. I thought they'd need to be closer. Hey, Zekron, can you move? Lead them away from us. Hide. What's happening? Oh no, I've never seen magic like this. Huh? Brock? Kersher. Oh. You traitor! Well. Emily. You're a disgrace, Brock! Okay. We need to take out the ads. So we're going to hit them first. Let's do a flash round on this guy. Good. They're weak to that. Okay, let's do that because it casts regen on everyone. MLA. Okay, you. Let's do clairvoyance. Let's figure out who you got. Name Shy Souls, 2,350. Weak versus Pierce. Low hand of the Chancellor. Okay. Let's go fire, Pierce. 82. 54. Light. 26. Okay. Wait. There we go. Okay. Ember. How much are you doing? 67. Yeah. 42. Sirocco. Let's heal everyone. And keep using our strongest attack. Okay, he doesn't have any. What's the matter, Proc? Lost your nerve? Double attack. Miss, miss. Cool. This is why you keep things on them. Skill. Soul Strike. 148. Nice. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Get rid of his silence, because he's gonna need it. So I'll have to give him AP at some point. Yeah, let's do that. There you go. Just gonna do that. Cranium Strike. 46. Oh, you took 46? Wonderful. Great, thanks. Thanks, man. Okay. 112. You're weak, Proc. Warmth. 58. Let's do that. Double attack. Hush. Full strike. That's good damage. Says he. Cool. On you. You think that's all I have? Soldiers, on me! Light shield. Yeah, shield. 58. It said 58 shield, so I imagine. 34. Pretty damn good. You know what, let's make sure we all have regen on. Fire strike, singe. There we go. Dude. There we go. Let's just make sure. Yeah, no more ads. Okay, heal. Flash round. Let's do this. Kill shot. Jesus. 142. Good. Mend flesh on you. 63, hell yeah. Get fucked, Kersher. How dare you be a piece of shit, Ruby Charm? Hell yeah. Are there more coming? There might be, soon. Run away! It's gonna report us. Because that kills my chances of going back. You're going to go back? To the army? After everything you've seen? Either that or I'm labeled a traitor and I can never go home again. That's the way the world works. Nobody said it was fair. Anyway, it doesn't matter now. Just need to get these people out of here. No, wait. I need to know you really mean this. What? I don't have time for this. I'm already helping these people. Oh, no, I don't know what else you want. Too many Ostliners have given up being the authors of their own actions. They just accept orders from authority. I want to know that you have good character. That you're choosing to help these people, not just accepting your only option. I don't want you to come if you're going to end up regretting it. Look, I'm just the son of the village baker. Till someone with good character comes along, I guess you're stuck with me. Right now, we've got a job to do. But is that enough? Is that it? Do you want to save your game? Yes, I do. Thank you for playing. How did you like us? Let us know. Oh, wow. Okay, they really go. Let's go open web browser. That's really cool. That's honestly really smart. I like that. Okay, let's return to title. That was a fun time. Honestly, I could see myself going back and playing more of this, like on stream. Honestly. But okay, let's go and do our pros and cons. So cons? Honestly, I don't really have any cons. This is the first game where I'm looking at it and I'm going, it has turbo, it has a whole bunch of options, it has the controller buttons I want. The menus are good, the combat's good, the music's good, there's no wonky controls, there's like the story is pretty darn interesting, even if the one that they choose for the demo is one where you're playing as a Nazi. But overall, in terms of like game quality, I can't really say that there's anything bad about it. There were no cons that really stood out to me, which is really good. So honestly, I have to put nothing. There's no cons to this, right? There's only pros, right? Like pixel art style, like it's really good. The combat system is interesting. Like having a whole bunch of party members being able to sub in and out, right? Didn't have too much of that in this, but they showed that you could do it. Each character is individual, like characters good. Story interesting, like world is interesting. Like it I misspelled interesting, but they're not afraid to shy away from, oh yeah, like you're like here's some crazy fucked up shit that's happening and you're part of it. And you have to learn to not be, along with magic and all that other stuff. The music is good. The dungeons aren't too long, right? Like good dungeon dungeon length. And even like when I was going like, oh, like it's kind of hard to tell what the things to pick up, so long as you know that the shape is a little urn, you know where to pick it up every time. Like that goes away once I realized that was the case. Like this is a really good game, honestly. Of the games that I've played this past week, I'd say that this one's top of the list, right? Like if I'm doing the list, so I'd probably put Quartet at the top, followed by Elements Destiny, then Etrange, then Fallen. Well, actually, yeah. Down South, it's not my kind of game, and it's a weird version of not my kind of game. Whereas Fallen, I think, is more. It has it's early access. It has stuff to iron out, and I can give it a pass with that. But yeah, that was good. That was fun. This is a good week. But yeah, I am gonna sign off here for the night. And I will be back tomorrow, maybe do a long stream, because we are going to start Radiant Historia, the 3DS version. So I hope you all have a very nice night. Thank you, Wolf Slash and Sleeper and Pastel and Chrissy Boy and everyone else for dropping by and keeping me company and talking to me, keeping me interested. But yeah, hope you all have a very nice night and will join me next time. Bye.